I'm Tony, he's Mike, and we are here to do another Bruno Mattei film, 1988's Cop Game. We think it's directed by Bruno Mattei. That's how it's listed on IMDb anyway. We know it's edited by him. We saw it on the screen. Let's get into it.
I mean, do you not want to do Cop Game?
Oh, no, we're doing it. Okay. We're doing it.
All right. I mean,
is Bruno Mattei still alive?
I'll be honest with you. I don't know if Bruno Mattei is actually a real person, to be honest with you. I think Bruno Mattei is just kind of like a, you know what I'm talking about? Like a made-up fictitious director.
You mean like Alan
writer.
Smithy?
Yeah.
He's the Italian version of Actually, no. He is actually a real guy. He's actually he's considered the Ed Wood of Italian cinema. Just so you know, just so we know where we're at on this one. He is infamous for making super cheap, super cheesy. Like that's his shtick. If Ed Wood was alive and making films for the video rental market in the '80s, he would have been the American Bruno Mattei.
You're wasting your life making shit. Nobody cares. These movies are terrible.
But that's not how it worked.
No. Instead we got the Bruno Mattei in 1988's Cop Game, directed by, although wasn't there credits to directors?
Actually, they credited the same director twice, but I think it was another one of Bruno Mattei's monikers. But weirdly, Bruno Mattei is credited as the editor on this film. So we know who to blame in either case. So,
Oh, geez. So Cop Game is another film in a long string of fucking Philippine-shot, Vietnam-based movies, where this time, the elite Cobra Force has gone and did a massacre of 2 people in a hot tub. And
in front of a pool full of people.
And it's up to Save-A-Lot, Sonny Crockett, and Dollar Tree, Rico Tubbs to solve the case.
You looking for us, Skipper?
Yeah, we got a problem. Don't call me that.
Take it.
That's he nailed it. Okay, we were hoping that this was going to be Bruno Mattei's version of Lethal Weapon.
So for once, do me a personal favor, will you? Don't overdo it. Okay?
We won't disappoint you, Skipper. You'll be proud of us.
It's not.
We are the ones who are losing.
And that's sus, because that's how the trailer was edited.
Yeah.
Like, we thought for sure we are going to get some, like, you know, like you said, some Lethal Weapon,
Yeah.
buddy cop action type things. Fuck no.
But Bruno Mattei had already paid for the army uniforms, and he had rented the Jeep, and they were already shooting on a deserted army base anyway, so he thought, fuck it, we're going to do it here. And they're not cops, they're MPs, but they're MPs that operate outside the martial law, marital law,
It's not a pretty picture.
Borderline mercenaries, kind of, sort of.
Pretty much. They naturally are trying to find out who are the 3 gas mask wearing M50 wielding machine gun assassins who are so secretive it's impossible to track them down.
They're kind of blurry.
Please, I can't make out anything here.
Take a closer look. Don't you notice something special?
Well, uniforms look kind of familiar.
Cobra Force.
And while they're trying to eliminate the 3 people that know the secret that they can't actually tell Crockett and Tubbs because he's under order.
I do.
Or would you like to let us in on it?
I'm afraid I can't do that.
What do you mean you can't?
I told you it's not a pretty picture. We are talking military secrets here.
He's under orders. He can't tell you. All right, fine, fuck it, he'll tell you.
I swore an oath, and I'm not going to break it.
Hey, Hawk, make that phone call.
Wait a moment. All right. I'll tell you everything.
What follows is the most charming thing about this movie is the car chases, which are shot at night, which are very obviously done with models.
Go for it! We can't lose them now!
Thank you. Thank us. Look, is that a remote control car? What the hell's going on here?
Yeah. Weirdly, they're well shot. It's clever.
It is. They were.
I mean, the only problem with them is that they keep wrecking the cars into a million things, but then they show the front of the car again, and there's no damage on it whatsoever. So that tester's paint, man, that shit, it holds up. It'll take a beating. The jump through the train car was great.
You do that! What's what? Do as I tell you!
It was phenomenal. I was like fucking cheering and rooting them on and all that. And then we get into the Filipino dance club scenes. There's like 30 of them because Bruno apparently really dug the Filipino dancer chick, so he wanted to let you know that he appreciated them by basically wasting probably 15 minutes of film time just showing them dance around.
Yeah. And you know, the other thing he got his money's worth on too was that sweet soundtrack, man. The Cop Game song was played. Played over and over. And actually, you know what? I got a soft spot for a shitty 80s like soundtrack, so I actually dug just about every song that was in there.
It actually sounded like they were singing cocaine, though. That's the problem with it. Cocaine!
Yeah, because that's what the kids are like. Are they singing cocaine? No, I think they're saying Cop Game.
All we need is a couple of...
But that's where the laughter stops. I'm just gonna say this right now, if you pay attention to our channel, I'm a Bruno Mattei fan.
Whore.
A Bruno Mattei whore. All right, whore. I'll take it. I will own every bit of it. And I'm going to tell you right now, this film is a slog to get through. It has some charming moments, but those moments over the 87-minute runtime, whatever it is, this film gets tedious and boring, and it's slow, and the shots are repetitive, and it really lacks the charm that he has in a lot. And I know part of the fun of Bruno Mattei is like he always seems to hold on shots too long, but in this one, it's excruciating. It's not funny, and like the actors aren't like trying to figure out what to do. A lot of it is like shot after shot of them just running through the frame. And it's not like, you know, they don't show like 5 seconds of them running so you know that they're chasing somebody. They show the whole jog. I mean, it's like literally just like you'll see the bad guy run by the camera and he'll follow him, and then the exact same shot with the heroes running right behind him. And it just, I guess he's trying to burn screen time because he knows that his script is really short.
Well, he spends a good 5+ minutes searching the apartment. And just going through, open up every cabinet, every drawer with like the most intense music behind it, you know.
one funny part about that is that the bad guy comes in and they have this fist fight and he gets thrown over the bar, and then the bad guy goes and pulls out his M50 and he starts lighting the place up. He is just shooting everything, but apparently it never occurs to him to actually shoot the bar itself, because that's teak and that shit's expensive. He's just blowing the crap out of his liquor cabinet. I mean, just bottles are breaking everywhere, and then the good guy pops up, fires one shot, and kills the bad guy. I laughed my ass off at that. That was genuinely funny. But
the sad part for me is you didn't get any of the true Bruno Mattei goodness until 50 minutes into it, where he finally wipes out a fucking village of people. It takes 50 minutes. In any other film, it happens like the first 5 or 10.
Shit, before the credits! so, I was going to say, the Bruno Mattei formula is this. Bruno Mattei knows people are fascinated by fire. So he likes to blow shit up because he knows that you won't be able to look away. And if you doubt that, watch any of the Bruno Mattei films that we have watched. Bruno Mattei is a scorched earth motherfucker, and in this one, he's holding back. He shoots up a dance club, and he shoots up a hot tub, and he shoots up a bar, but it lacks the charm because there is just not enough plastique in C4 or rocket launchers that, don't require reloading and have infinite ammo.
That Pyro Man was fucking bored to tears with this fucking film, dude. He's just dying, just waiting for something to happen. It's like, Bruno, I get to blow something up. Bruno, when the fuck do you get to blow something up?
Yeah.
So 50 minutes.
And
the other thing that cracks me up too is immediately after that, after our heroes blow up a village, they get pissed off when somebody else blows up the village.
All the evidence we've collected points to you. You wiped out an entire village for no reason. And Kasler, Pierce, and Watts were there to see you do it. They kept it to themselves because you're supposed to be everybody's big golden boy.
But you destroyed this village for fucking nothing. Meaning that I'm pissed off at you, Major, because I'm not the one blowing up this fucking village.
And let's not forget the commanding officer that recommended them for this whole mission. His name is Captain Kirk. And we're not making that shit up. It actually says Kirk on his there. We're not confused like we were with Colonel Waters or Colonel Majors or whatever. It literally says Kirk. And then the character actually says,
I'm going to take you to Captain Kirk. Kind of reminds you of Star Trek, doesn't it?
So, there's that. But I'm just going to say, as much as I love Bruno, I can't recommend this film because it's such a slog to get there. If you should find this film, watch the first 5 minutes and then skip to the last 30 and call it a day because there's just so much filler in this. It kills the heart of it. They snipped Bruno. I'm not happy about it. He was on a win streak for me. I was loving everything, and then we got to this, and it was painful to get through this one. I'm not going to lie. So I feel the rage that he normally has after a Bruno Mattei film.
Yeah, unless you like Filipino solid gold dancers. And cheesy 80s soundtrack.
I'm okay with both of those things, just not in this volume. Look, Bruno, I'm just going to say, Bruno Mattei was credited as the editor on this film, and Bruno doesn't know how to edit. He's like, I got all this footage, I got to tape it all together. Well, don't you think you should trim some stuff out? Are you crazy? Do you know what we spent for this film? So that's my working theory. I think he had a weekend to shoot this shit, and he just shot for the moon. But I won't buy this one on Blu-ray. I won't even watch it on a streaming service. And I'm good. I'm sorry, Bruno. You let me down. You broke my heart.
Yeah, and this one kind of broke us. So we're probably doing Bruno for a little bit here. We're going to take a Bruno break.
We are. But just know this, that I tried to get Mike to watch a different Bruno Mattei film, Robo War. and it looked fucking amazing. And it starred Reb Brown, who was Mike Ransom in Strike Commando 1.
And you know what? I regret not putting that on because it probably would have kept the Bruno streak alive. But we had planned on watching this, and again,
we're picking blind here, people. Look, it's a mixed bag.
Well, again, the trailer promised, Lethal Weapon. We didn't get Lethal Weapon. We got just another Vietnam retread. So.
We got Lethal Boring.
Yes. Well played, sir. Well played, sir. So.
Dude, I'm done talking about this movie. Fuck this movie. Bruno, just don't break my heart like this again. Anything you want to add to that?
Fuck no. We'll see you guys next time.
Couldn't wait to see some action. Pretty dumb, huh?
I thought we did do the intro. Well,
no, we were talking through it.
We'll have an alternative take. That's something Bruno Mattei's never had. So.